A week after losing their round 10 matches, Perth and Swan districts were pitted against each other for a vital showdown at Brown Stadium. With the Demons being 5-3 from their 8 matches and Swans 3-5 from the same number, there was a lot at stake. Perth pushing hard for a top 2 finish and Swans struggling to stay in touch with the top 4. It was set up for a riveting round 11 match of the day.
Jetta brings the ball back into play, leaping up and marking again. This is Tunbridge. He's got it for the Demons. And from 51 out, he'll send it towards goal. That is a terrific kick.
Into the path of Ryan Davis. Davis a long hand pass. Faulkner in the pocket. Sidestep. He's caught though, dragged down. He's really not retarded at all. He gathers himself, kicks awkwardly. Garlett though can kick his third. Wheels around onto his left. You'd back him in on this, and he has no bother. Dale Garlett with his third.
Chips. Windeckers was up to it, despite the pressure from Knott. The hand pass wasn't great, set Moody a real task. Toomey right with him. He soccers it backwards inside his own defensive 50. It'll work out okay for the Demons. Onto it quickly, Smith, and Smith kicks the goal. Disaster for Swans. Came down to Robinson, who goes inside the forward 50. Defensive spoil came from Tedesco. The tap, though, didn't work. Garlett will shoot at goal. He'll kick his fourth. What a game he's having this afternoon.
Jacobs has taken the mark. It was meant for Robinson, but Jacobs now gets a good shepherd from Moody. Jacobs goes for distance. Stack again the target. Hams. Stack gets to the front of the contest. Sockles it through. What a great effort by Stack. Going forward, they've still done it a fair bit today to their detriment. Chance there for Dean White. He was caught and dispossessed. Riggio did well to get the clearance with a hand pass. Borkhurst, he was calm in a crisis. Got it to Riggio. Great hand pass. This is much better. Robinson charges forward. Hand pass to Gapin. Back to Robinson. They deserve a goal, but the fumble. And Rizal has it. He was tackled, dispossessed and holding the footy. Rogers for Swan Districts picks up the scoop footy and kicks a major.
Gapin has it. Does he go for goal? We put it in short. He'll into the right forward pocket. Ball bounced to Knott. Got it away though. Borkhurst will look to kick around the body. Oh, Smith dropped the mark. That's costly. Oh, that's so costly as Garlett kicks his fifth.
Some of these ex-Demons really come into the fore. Alari backs himself to Toomey. Now Hildebrand again. That is not the forward delivery you're hoping for. You need to make something of that if you can. At the back, perhaps not can. Centering kick, no, he's forced to have a shot. And what's he done? Oh, the goal of the day by Tony Knott.
Roach has it across half forward. Roach, too far out to score himself. He'll put it long inside the forward pocket. Sinclair went up, couldn't take the mark defensively. Davis got the hand pass away. The shot on goal from Robinson. They're back in front, Swans.
The Demons vice-captain kicks the ball long. Oh, McInnes flew but couldn't take the mark. Chance there for Howard. Haven't seen a lot of him. Hams. Alari was there as well, but Riggio, he's had a terrific match, but he held it too long.
Bevan again, great chase.
Brilliant forward pressure by Bevan. He's outside 50, sinks the boot into it. This is going to go through. Well, he moved it on so quickly. He's got a half dozen. So Lammy and Ayres. Ayres wins the tap. Then he comes through and soccers the ball up towards centre half forward. Here's Stack. Becomes so dangerous so quickly. Kicks it from 45 and makes no mistake. 2 goals to Brennan Stack.
Kicks inside and does well. Nicely done from Borkhurst again. Borkhurst to Riggio. Riggio pauses. Tries to find Faulkner, who can mark uncontested. He can keep going, Faulkner, and he can kick a goal for the Swans.
Don't tell me they've turned it over again. They had because Bush is there. Finds Dean White. His hand pass too high for Tedesco. Mistakes having a big say in the match. Here's Alari. Extricated himself brilliantly. Runs to 50 metres. Has he got the carry on the kick? He has! Game on. Swans alive.
Heads towards Stack. Stack scoops it up beautifully. Has to wait as players surge forward. He'll go long inside the attacking 50. The Demons with the numbers. It comes to Remus. He gets the hand pass away. They'll pay the advantage. Boyle will kick the goal. Oh, listen to the locals at Laflane.
Here's Alari, a little throw. Borkhurst onto the left boot. This could be it. Gapin. Robinson gets the kick in. Is it on target? It is! Swan Districts have hit the front. Can you believe it? So a brilliant straight 7 from the Demons leader Paul Bevan. Stack and Tunbridge each kick 2. McInnes, Reamers, Boyle and Smith the single goal scorers for Perth. And for Swan Districts, a brilliant 6 goals from Dale Garlett. Robinson, Knott, Rogers and Delari each kick 2, whilst Ugle and Faulkner each contributed 1. So the possession getters for Perth: Smith, brilliant with 30 possessions and 9 marks. Bevan, a brilliant display, 7 straight goals. Tedesco had 25 possessions and took 12 marks across a half-back flank. White, 28 possessions. Hodge, 22. Sketcher across half-back with 26. Moody, brilliant through the middle of the ground with 22 possessions. And also Jacobs, very busy with 21. For the Victors, Tom Roach, 25 possessions. Dale Garlett, 20 kicks, 9 marks, 6 goals, 2. What a contribution. Wade Toomey back in the league side, 29 possessions and 8 marks. Riggio, 29, was brilliant. Robinson kicking the winning goal. One of his 2 had 26 possessions. Hildebrandt, 24. Alari, 23. And Faulkner, very busy with 19 and 6 marks. So the kicks and handballs really told a bit of a story. Swan Districts using a lot more handball than the Demons. Certainly the Demons took a few more marks, but it was the inside 50s, just 4 extras in such a close match that really told, along with 3 extra centre breaks, was enough to get Swan Districts home by a narrow 4 points. And so that's how the game really panned out, with the Demons leading at every change except for the last. They led by 8 points at quarter time, by 6 at the half, by 5 at 3/4 time. A remarkable final quarter saw Swan Districts finish 4 points in front, 16 goals 8 to 15-10.
Amazing game. Describe the last 10 minutes for us.
It was breathtaking. All the boys knew what they wanted to do to get us through the game. And when it came down to it, we just put our hearts on the line and we just did it, and good win from us.
And that last bit of run play there, you just took control of that game, and even though it was behind, you got that result that you needed.
Well, I knew how much this game means to the boys and to me, and to the supporters and Stiffy, our coach, and I just knew I had to go 100%, and that's what I did.
Now let's talk about the goals. You got 2 in that first quarter, and then you just lit up the stage, didn't you?
Yeah, I kicked the goals, but it's also the boys that bring it down to me. So it's a good team effort by the boys to make me create and kick them goals, which is good.
Honestly, did you think you'd win this?
Oh, it was 50-50, but thank God that we did.
And tell us what Greg Harding said at that last quarter break to spur you guys on, because it's been a fast-paced game the whole time, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a really hard game for the boys, and Stiffy's words were mean but nice as well. And just the boys there again, it was terrific.
And I noticed you've changed your boots. What happened to your old ones that you were playing with?
The guy tripped on my boot and it stripped it, so yeah.
So those ones spurred you on?
Yeah, they're good. Roger's boots, they're good.
Thanks very much.
No worries, thank you.
No.
Amazing game.
Yeah, it was good. I got stuff all over me. It was great. Look, we were done and dusted probably 5 or 6 times, but to their credit, the boys kept coming, and we've been finding it so hard to score goals over the last 3 weeks, and also today we had massive areas where we dominated the game and had momentum and just couldn't put them under scoreboard pressure. And luckily in those last sort of 3 or 4 minutes when we needed 3 or 4 quick ones, we were able to manufacture it. And yeah, it just wasn't any one player. That was the beauty about today. It wasn't any one player. We all had a crack, and the boys got rewarded for just a great effort.
Did you honestly think you'd win, halfway through that last quarter?
No, not at all. No, look, we struggled to control Bevan all game, and there were a couple of free kicks in front of goals, like directly in front of goals, and sometimes when that happens and they're scoring so easily and it just seems like everything's going against you, you just think, oh, we're going to go down by kick, and we didn't. We won, which was fantastic, and the boys worked really, really hard for that one, which is fantastic, and something where we've been battling a little bit. It's certainly something that can drive us forward for the rest of the year.
And when do you move on to next week's game?
What was that?
When do you move on to next week's game?
Nah, look, we've been doing it tough, so we won't move on for a while, actually. We're going to buy next week, so we won't move on until probably 8 days' time. But look, that sort of win when you're done and dusted is something that should be enjoyed, and we will enjoy that one.
Congratulations again.
Thanks, Nikki. Thanks.
And so to a very provisional premiership ladder with 3 more games to be played over round 11. But Claremont towering over the competition, leading by 3 wins over West Perth. Then Perth, East Fremantle holding on to 4th spot. Swan Districts with today's win have crept ever closer, hurdling over East Perth. Peel Thunder had the bye this round. Swan Districts and South Fremantle wallowing at the bottom of the ladder. To the other matches to be played, first of all, 2 games tomorrow. Claremont take on Subiaco at Claremont Oval. East Fremantle take on South Fremantle in the Derby at East Fremantle Oval. And then on Monday, the WA Day holiday, it's a Perth Derby, East Perth versus West Perth. And next week, a mouth-watering contest set up, a round 12 match of the day at Arena Joondalup, West Perth versus Claremont. It's first versus second. Will be live on air from 2 p.m.